So that's all. Then now we are going to study like if the hormones are in excess, there is a disease like that, right? I'm sure that you might have heard about a hormone that is stored by posterior pituitary. We already talked. ADH. ADH is antidiuretic hormone. It's also called what? Vasopressin. Who will store this? Posterior pituitary. Who will produce it? Who will produce it? Hypothalamus, right? So there are two conditions here. Normally question making people, they will have confuse us. One condition if this hormone is absent, one condition is this hormone is in excess. So we have to think about, we have to talk about both. If the hormone is less or hormone is what? High. So whenever this hormone is more, we call it as what SIADH. SIADH. What is the full form of SIADH? Syndrome of inappropriate antidiuretic hormone. So what is that? Syndrome of inappropriate antidiuretic hormone. So if that is what? When vasopressin is what? Less. Sorry, excess. If there is no vasopressin, we call it as what? That is famous, that everyone knows. We call it as simply what? Diabetes insipidus. We call it as diabetes when vasopressin is what? Less. So tell me everyone, if vasopressin is more here, what is the function of vasopressin? To reabsorb water, so they will have excess water in the body. Excess water reabsorbed. From the collecting duct of kidney, the body will reabsorb what? A lot. This hormone will reabsorb. So, directly saying, if the hormone is reabsorbed more, if the water is reabsorbed more by this hormone, the other hormones, they will stop working. Like, aldosterone. Aldosterone, what they will say? I won't work because aldosterone also reabsorb water. Already you are having excess water. So, they don't work. So, if I check the urine, what I see, the urine, I will lose the sodium. The urine, what happens? Sodium will be high, right? And what about the urine? Water will be less or more in urine? Very less, all are reabsorbed. If water is less, thirst is less. If water is less in the urine, it means osmolarity of the urine is what? Very high. So what about urine osmolarity? Very high. Someone don't know what is this osmolarity means. Once again, it just means thirst. Already in our kidney, what is reabsorbed? All the water are reabsorbed by what? Vasopressin. So there is no water in the urine. Urine is completely concentrated now. So urine have more thirst. So osmolarity is high, but urine is losing the sodium because aldosterone is not working. So sodium in the urine is what? Going out. So we are losing sodium through urine and the osmolarity of urine is very high. Normally where we will have this SIADH? You heard about maybe oat cell carcinoma. Oat cell carcinoma of lungs. Or you might have heard about small cell carcinoma. Oat cell or small cell carcinoma. That happens in lungs like an ectopic tumor. From there, which hormone they produce? They produce ADH. So we will have all these conditions. So in the urine, you will see loss of sodium. In the urine, the osmolarity will be high. But about the serum osmolarity, all the water is reabsorbed. So our blood have enough water. So what about the thirst of the blood? Less. So serum osmolarity, it will be what? Less. In the serum, the blood osmolarity is going to be what? Less, but in the urine it will be high. But the problem is, if you have excess water, you will have dilutional hyponatremia. That is very important thing here. Dilutional hypo. Normally we have a sodium of around 135 to 145 milliequivalent per liter. That everyone knows. What is the normal sodium in our blood? 135 to 145 milliequivalent per liter. So imagine if you have a lot of water, that will cause you what? Dilutional what? Hyponatremia, right? They will cause you dilutional hyponatremia. So what you will say this patient? You will do something called, right? You will ask the patient not to drink what? Deprive All water. Don't drink water. Tell him don't drink at all. Don't drink. Don't drink. Right? First thing is don't drink. If this is a cancer, you have to examine the lung. You have to do the scan in the lung and find out is it a cancer. So treat that cancer. Right? Then other thing we can do here as a symptomatic therapy, we can induce here. We can induce diabetes insipidus. What we say, it means I will make the patient again diabetes insipidus. It means what? Vasopressin is less or the body don't reabsorb what? Water. So there is a drug that will reverse this SIADH into diabetes insipidus. That drug is called demiclocycline. So I can give which drug to the patient? Demiclocycline. What they do? They will make in the patient what? Diabetes insipidus. So hope all got what is mean by what? SIADH and how you treat it. Don't ask the patient to drink no water. You have enough water in the body. Then give demiclocycline so that the patient will have what? Diabetes insipidus. What is, patient will have diabetes insipidus. That is we are reversing or we are inducing. Then what is diabetes insipidus? You don't have vasopressin. You don't have ADH. It can be due to two reasons. One is the brain is not working. Pituitary or hypothalamus not working. Or it can be due to what? Peripheral reason. Peripheral means what? Kidney receptors not working. Here for the problem in pituitary or hypothalamus, or here the kidney vasopressin aquaporin 2 receptor not working. Receptor not working peripheral or this not producing what? Vasopressin. Right. Here also patient will have severe polydipsia. Polydipsia. Patient will have polyuria. They urinate a lot and they drink a lot. It's not fair. Right. In the case of central, they are not producing vasopressin. So what I give the patient? I will give them desmopressin, artificial desmopressin. We call it as DDAVP. But peripheral means you have enough vasopressin, but in the kidney they are not reabsorbing. Problem in the receptors aquaporin. Here we will try a drug called diuretics. Like you can give amiloride or you can give what? Thiazides. If vasopressins are not produced or problem, give us desmopressin. If they are enough in the body, but kidney is not accepting the the vasopressin, they are not acting because aquaporin 2 is not working. Give them amiloride or what? Thiazide. Right. There is something, a differential here. We call it as psychogenic polydipsia. Sometimes the patient have diabetes insipidus. No. Some people, they want to drink every time water a lot. They will give maybe 15 or 20 liter and they urinate a lot. It means they don't have diabetes insipidus, but they have psychogenic polydipsia. So how you can find out that? You will take the patient in the clinic and ask the patient not to drink water for 5 or 6 hours. But if you see patient is hiding and drinking the water without knowing you, so it means he is purposefully doing that. So it's like a psychiatry department case. Refer him to psychiatry, right? So psychogenic is rule out here. Patient drink the water. Even the doctor say don't drink the water. That is called what? Psychogenic polydipsia. So that is a differential here. So central means you have no vasopressin because they are not producing it. Give them desmopressin. If peripheral means kidney receptor is not working, you have enough vasopressin. Here you can try the drug like amiloride or diazide. Here you will have polydipsia more and you drink more water and you will have polyuria. So your body have no water here. So in the case of diabetes insipidus, your urine have all the water. You are wasting all the water. In diabetes insipidus, urine, right? Osmolarity become what? Very less because lot of water. But what about the serum osmolarity? Increase. Just remember thirst. Here urine have water. So urine osmolarity have less. But what about serum osmolarity? We lose all the water. So our thirst in the blood will increase. So remember, osmolarity means thirst. Diabetes insipidus, you lose water in the urine. In SIADH, all the waters are reabsorbed in the body. Right? I hope both are okay now. You can differentiate both and solve any question. Thank you. Pota.